great listening and viewing experience today. So first off, we have Emil with us. Could you introduce yourself and explain your music a bit?
Of course. Hi, I'm Emil Khachaturian. I'm a musician, composer, guitarist, and my music style is like a mix between Mediterranean style, a little bit blues, a little bit fusion jazz. So actually I didn't know exact word that could describe what kind of music I'm playing, but really this is the mix, it's a real mix. And the most important thing that I think that music is not just entertainment, it's like special healing energy that can inspire, that can like tool to create. Music is like a result of creation, but also we can use music like special tool to create. So during my playing, I'm trying to give the people maximum from the all of stuff I can give them, like positive energy. Like, even sometimes I prefer before the performances, I prefer to say to the audience, please, you can imagine something during the listening our music, special images, I don't know, whatever you want. But in my opinion, music is not entertainment, it's like really feeling magical energy.
Absolutely, that's a great way to put it. And who's your collaborator? Could you introduce?
Yeah, of course. Today I'm here with Dennis, my dear friend, composer, pianist, a really talented, amazing friend. So actually today we will improvise.
Oh.
Yeah, we played together once, and we played his composition. That was full improvisation, and now it's around I think 95% improvisation. So it's interesting for me as well how we will create together. So today we will create in real time.
That is very exciting. Did you hear that, everyone? It's going to be 95%
It doesn't get any more organic than this.
improvisation. Okay, well let's get started then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Awakening. The second one.
was absolutely beautiful. You're so incredibly talented.
Thank you. Thank you.
I can't believe that that's improvised.
Yeah, we have a structure. I know the chords because
Yeah.
it's really exists pieces, yeah. But now we're improvising because I just sent to Dennis chords of compositions. He didn't hear it previously, and we didn't play it together. So it's the first time we're playing.
You haven't played together your entire life. That's
Thank you.
very talented, and so much eye contact goes into that too.
Because it's really important. Eye and soul and mind contact.
Wow.
So
how did you get into making music?
You mean the process, or how did I start?
How did you start?
Okay, when I started, I was, if I'm not mistaken, that was I was age 15 or 16. I just tried to understand how to play a couple of songs for my friends, for my family, for fun.
Yeah.
But actually, I think even yesterday I realized that I had no choice. When I started to find chords for the songs, I started to feel that I won't do that all my life. So when I started to play covers, the songs of another singers, I started to create my own melodies. It wasn't a really serious melody or song, but I tried to find something beautiful, to create something beautiful. So I started from age 15 or 16, I don't remember exactly.
Wow.
So now it's my main job. So I'm a professional musician, performing musician, composer.
That's
So,
incredible. Yeah.
yeah.
You perform live?
Yeah, of course.
What is your experience performing live?
I performed in different countries, first of all, in Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Dubai, and Greece, in Canada, the USA, so I'm performing a lot. I think I already performed maybe 400 or 450 concerts, shows.
That is a lot of shows.
A lot of shows. Yeah, I have a big experience, and most important thing that I'm trying to popularize my own music. So I try and don't to play covers. Actually, when somebody pay a lot of money for the playing covers, of course I'm bringing the singer or somebody, and we are playing covers. But usually when I'm performing in a big halls, I'm trying to play only my own music, because as I mentioned, I have my own philosophy. I need to share my music with the people, because it's like my music has a healing effect, and I'm trying to give people as much as I can. So
it definitely has a healing effect. Yes,
I
wish
believe.
I wish it could just go on forever sitting here listening to it. So on that note, would you like to play another song?
Of course, I'm always ready to play.
Okay.
So let's play. Yeah, Dreams. Okay, CAM. Yeah. my favorite piece actually, you know? So easy.
You know you're onto something. You close
Hmm?
your eyes and you disappear. Right in the chest.
So we can play one more, yeah? We can. Oh.
Yes, well, you move
Okay.
one more.
Okay, great. Let's play Angels Around. It's I think this is the first I sent you. Angels Around, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, first off, I gotta say, what beautiful chords. Wow.
Thank you.
That's. I wish we could sit here and listen to you both play all day.
Thank you. Thank you.
You mentioned to me earlier you have a live show coming up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you mind explaining that?
Yeah, I have a, in my opinion, that it would be a really beautiful performance on Sunday, this Sunday actually. It's on April 13th in Yorkwoods Library Theatre, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So I will bring famous Armenian and European singer Arpi Alto, and we will play my music, and then she will sing a couple of our improvisations and a couple of covers. So we will celebrate my birthday. I prefer celebrate my birthday with a concert. Usually I'm working on my birthday, so that will be not regular performances as I organizing usually, but it's with a special guest. So if you have a free evening, so everybody welcome, guys.
Yes, did you hear that, everyone has to go to the concert, and happy early birthday.
Thank you, in a couple of days.
Yes. And where can is your music anywhere online that fans can find?
Yeah, I have, actually I have realized only one album. I have a lot of compositions on my performances. I'm creation during performance, a lot of music, but I didn't record all of them. So I have around 20 melodies, 20 tunes in Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, so all of platforms actually. But as well, I have a YouTube channel, and there are a lot of videos from my live performances. So Facebook, Instagram, yeah. I
And
have all of
just under your name?
my name is really difficult, really hard for English speakers, as well as for Russian speakers. It's Emil Khachaturian.
Okay.
Emil KH start to tap, Emil KH A, and you will find me. Yeah, I think I will be
probably
first.
in the caption of the video too, of the live
great,
stream, so
great.
the fans can find it there.
Great.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you. Thank you.
I hope to hear more of your music in the future.
We'll be happy.
Thank you so much for having
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Really, we are enjoyed. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, that's definitely.
And we're back with our second guest at Sheridan Soundcheck today, Dorian. I'm so excited to hear you play and sing. Could you introduce yourself and maybe what kind of styles of music you lean into?
I'm Dorian. I kind of take musical inspiration from everywhere. The best way I can describe my music is like existential lover girl. That's about it. I just kind of write. That's about it.
Well, that's amazing. That's what this show is for. And are you going to be performing original songs today?
Yeah, I do
Amazing.
originals. Yeah, I do originals on my own sometimes. I'm also in a band called Jump Coven. I was born in Brampton, live in Hamilton now, so sometimes we play shows there.
That is
Cool.
so cool. I wish we could even have your whole band in here today. Maybe
Would've been
next
cool.
time.
Maybe next time.
So what are you going to play for us first?
We're gonna start with the Daisy Saga.
The Daisy song.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Okay, let's get into it.
Alrighty. So this is for when you don't write music for like a long time, and then you think, I really need to like get my heart broken or something so I can write again, and that's exactly what happens. As I transmitted the rage in a secretive way, I should have been on it, I could have been honest, just wish that I knew what to say. Did you pick up the pieces I lost in the grasses? We made an exchange of saliva and glass. Must have misspoken of how I am broken and bent so easily by my past lives. And the sun in your eyes, how you touched me inside, where a traitor of class had sent me to die. Now I've been wishing on numbers and stars, while asking the daisies, do you know what you really are? Despite pretty faces, you're pretty invasive to all of the plants in the yard. You won't die without a fight when you lose. You cry like a baby. I told him with caution, I'm crazier lately. Think I was a daisy in a past life. I'm sorry that I've loved you at this time. Should have cut it off, for I made you a home in my mind. I wish that I could justify keying your four-wheel drive, but it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Tell me your secrets. Was I one of them? It's okay if my love was a service to rebellion, 'cause a dog is a man's best friend. If I can't be your roots, then I'll be your soil. But the patches infested, my flowers are dying. Thought I wasn't lying when I said I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Oh, it's fine, yeah, I'm fine. Oh, I'm fine. Oh, I'm fine. I'll be fine. Kind of screwed that up at the end, but it's the first one.
That was incredible.
Thank
I love
you.
the song. To be very honest, this is like, I love this type of music. This type of music that I'm a big fan of. So
Oh, cool.
I'm so
Okay, sick.
yeah, I'm happy to hear you play today.
Thank you.
Could I ask you, what is your process when it comes to creating songs? Because I know like the lyrics are so beautiful and well written. So
Thank
I
you.
was just curious.
I'm very much like method. I don't sit down and think I'm going to write a song about this. I just kind of write about whatever I experience. You know, it sits in like my pocket notepad or my notes app for 3 months, and then it comes out of the shadows, and I don't know, I screw around a little bit musically. I suck at guitar sometimes, so it's kind of
What I heard was amazing. So
thank you. That's I feel like it's the only good riff I've ever written, but it's okay. It doesn't stop me.
I really like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm always like lyrics first, like music second, because that's really the only reason I do music is to express myself, because I can't do that fully with when I'm speaking.
Well, music is a great way to express yourself.
Mhm.
Absolutely. What is your next song?
My next song is Daisies 2.
Daisies 2.
Yeah, this was when I learned the lesson.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so this was when you know I had my character development type of thing. I'm like, okay, I'm a new person.
Okay. Daisies 2.
Would you pick a daisy if they asked you to, very nicely? Take them off a dying lawn. Would you put them in a vase, water them until they're gone? But don't you touch me if you can't love me. I'd rather starve alone than in your arms. Every year at summer's end, they're on that lawn again, pushing through the pavement. Would you try despite the fear, coming soon this time of year? Would you drink up every tear? But don't you touch me if you can't love me. I'd rather starve alone than in your arms. I am a body before your baby, and I'm a mind before a body, and the history is bloody, but I'm tired of saying sorry, so this is where there'd be like a mosh break or something. It's kind of boring. Touch me if you can't love me. Bear responsibility in lieu of my psychology. Dare to touch me if you can't love me. I'd rather die, I'd rather die, I'd rather die. I'd rather die, I'd rather die, I'd rather die, die, die. I'd rather die, I'd rather die, I'd rather die. That's the end of that one.
Amazing. Again, those lyrics. I mean,
Thank you.
yeah, there's definitely such a story in all your songs so far. I really enjoy that.
Oh boy.
Are there any specific emotions that you like to explore in your music?
Oh, that's a good question. Grief.
Yeah.
That's the biggest one. I think because that's usually the biggest thing behind anger, you know, and anger is one of the most difficult things to express, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
There's very few safe ways to express anger, but there's always something else behind it, and this is something I talk about a lot. Or like, you know, when something happens and it's just like, you just feel like you're being stabbed. So yeah.
Well, music is a great way to express that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you do any live performances?
I do.
Do you mind talking about that?
I go up on stage and I plug my guitar in and I, sing into the mic, and yeah, it's fun. It's really fun. It's really nerve-wracking, and sometimes I'll play a show and then I'll go home, look at myself in the mirror, and I'm just like, why did I do that? I'm going to disappear. And I do it again every single time because it's kind of addicting, to be honest. Like you get up there, and the last thing I remember usually is right before I'm about to start playing, and everything is just a blur for the rest of it. I don't know. It's better than drugs, that's for sure. Okay. But it feels the same.
I was going to ask you next what your most memorable moment is performing live, but you might not have one.
Probably all the times I mess up.
Okay.
I remember those. I have this one song that I do. I can't sing it because they said I'm not allowed to swear.
Okay.
Unless that has changed, but I respect that. There's this one. So I kind of hate it when people clap. It's like, for some reason, it's like the most embarrassing thing in the world. But I wrote a song kind of about being a dog. It's not what it's about exactly, but I get people to, like, I will howl and then they have to howl back. Oh. But it's like musical howling, right? Okay. So I'm not just like, like growing a bunch of muscle and ripping my shirt off kind of howling, right? But it's, I get them to do that. And then instead of clapping, I get them to bark.
That's interesting.
That's like my favorite thing to,
fan experience.
Yeah, it's like,
wow.
I think I can make up for the weird things I say by doing that.
Well, to everyone listening and watching, you're going to have to go see Dorian play live, and you get to participate in this really cool song.
I have a show on Friday at Doors Pub in Hamilton, and then I have another one on April 24th. I posted about them on my Instagram and stuff, so if folks find me on there, then
what is your Instagram?
My Instagram is just Dorian Abyss.
Cool. Thank you. Well, yeah, everyone's going to definitely have to check those out and follow you on Instagram.
Okay, cool.
What is the most challenging part of pursuing music for you?
I kind of don't like pursue it that much. I feel like it's I guess the motivation to keep going and like wondering like, what the hell am I going to do with the rest of my life, right? I could do this, but there's a lot of risk involved in that. So I think that's the most challenging part of it. But I just kind of like do things and see where it takes me.
For sure.
I really try not to care too much.
That's a great way to go about it.
Worry,
Yep.
Worrying is not going to change the future. So, yeah.
Well, I think we're ready for the next song.
Sure.
If you have one?
Yeah, I have a few. I thought of a fourth song because I had to cut one of them out. I guess I'll do Abyss. This is where I got my name from.
Amazing.
Yeah, this one is about the existential crisis of 2024. Yeah, it's the end of the year.
I found you in lovers, I found you in seasons when my skin is breathing right next to a feeling. Your memory is sleeping, I dare not disturb this comfortable silence, a seething unlearned. We are meeting each other on grounds where we stand. The hand reaches down, pulls the heartstrings of men. Humanity passes when rage is replaced with grief is replaced with peace in the pain. I found God in the name I became once the dead girl had spoken, releasing the shame. And she locks up the love I have held and tore from my heart, cast up on the grave. Alchemize my experience to secrets, know all that I give is all that she takes. I found God because we had once loved, and all that once was shall always remain. of snow when you broke in my arms. You said you were tired of starving and freezing and called me a liar. In the end, when the gate works from open to close, Elysian waters shall soften the stones. I dismantle the blow, let go of the rope. I've found God in forgiveness and honest the hope. At the end of a battle, all enemies lie. They are brothers again as the water is wide. I found peace on the day I remembered your eyes. Now I found God when we died. I found God when we died. When I see you again, I know just where I stand. As the air to the fire, the tide to the land. Set the moon to the sun, the dew to the sky. Set abyss to the man who stared in her eyes. Who stared in her eyes. That's the end of it.
I absolutely love this one too.
Thanks.
You know what? You said you do a 4 song?
I can.
You
I
can?
definitely
Do you want
can. Yeah, let's do it.
I
Why
can't
not?
get enough of your music, so let's go for another
Cool.
one.
Okay, sick. All right, this one's dark. Hate to leave it off on that note, but this is the only one I can think about right now.
Okay.
This is called Venus. It's about like being like super touch starved, but also terrified at the same time.
Oh, Venus, who was brave enough to open your shell? Did they go to hell? Oh, well, I don't believe in such a place, but I go to the mirror, look at my face, and I swear I'm losing my faith. Somebody hold me before I go running into the arms of a man old enough to be my dad. Somebody touch me like an angel, purify me. This body's filthy, condemned to my sins. Was it me, was it him? Oh, Venus. Oh, Venus. I always thought you seemed to be haunted. Did he take what he wanted? Femininity and rage. You're so mature for your age, and I know you like the pain. Have I always been this way? Oh, Venus. Oh, Venus. Oh, Venus. Oh, there is nothing I can do. You fabricated proof. You wear a body cam 'cause you never tell the truth. next time you step outside, I hope they get you in the eye. You spread disease 'cause you know you're immune. Somebody hold me before I go running into the arms of a man old enough to be my dad. Somebody touch me, just love me like an angel. Purify me, this body is filthy, condemned to my sins. Was it me, was it him? Oh, Venus, oh, Venus.
That was a bit of a work in progress, but
It sounded amazing to me.
Thank you.
Dorian, I am so happy I got to host the show today. And
thank you so much for having me. I was stoked.
For everyone else that got introduced to you today, where can people find your music?
I post, I have some old things on Spotify because I've been doing this for a very long time. It's a very old, it's not even like the name I currently use. I did it under the name of Freezing Paint because that sounded good to me when I was 14. And I think the last thing I ever released on there was in like 2022, I think, something like that. All my new stuff can be found on YouTube.
Awesome.
And yeah, I really should put a link in my bio to that, but I just kind of like post it as I like on my Instagram as I go along. And yeah, I mostly focus on like live things though. So the best thing you can do is come to a show.
Oh, and when are those again?
There's one this Friday. I think that's April 12th.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Okay,
one
for
on the
Saturday.
24th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much again for coming on. And that's it for Soundcheck today, everyone.
Thank you for having me.